that launched just recently, and it's a really good program for many of you out there that are trying to save, $200-300 on your payment, which all of us really like to be able to save $200-300.
Who couldn't use it?
Absolutely. So we're rolling out this information to all of you guys that follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. We just want to give you guys a holler. Again, you guys probably have heard of Rocket Mortgage. It is one of the major lenders.
One of the biggest in the country?
Correct.
Hands down?
Exactly. And so they're rolling out this program. It's called One Plus.
One Plus.
One Plus. And tell us a little bit about that, Frank.
So with the program, it's a total down payment of 3%. The requirements are, though, you being a first-time buyer or a move-up buyer, is you only got to put down 1%. They're going to match the other 2%. And then the sweet spot of it is, like Nora was saying, there's not going to be any mortgage insurance. So the mortgage insurance alone is going to save you hundreds of dollars a month on your payment. And then you're only coming in with 1% down.
Exactly. So what does this mean? If you guys are getting a loan with 3% down, Rocket is going to be paying 2% towards your down payment, and you're only going to come in with 1%, which is exciting news. And really what this program rolls out to be is, if you don't qualify maybe for typical down payment assistance programs that are out there in your area, well, this comes in and really helps. But the bonus really is the mortgage insurance, Frank. So tell us a little bit about the mortgage insurance, because maybe some folks might not understand how important it is that this incentive is including no mortgage insurance.
So typically, when you're getting a loan, you're coming in with less than 20% down, whether it's a conventional loan or an FHA loan. There's mortgage insurance on FHA now for the life of the loan. And with conventional, if you're in below 20%, they're going to tack on that insurance to kind of protect some of the equity in the property. And the mortgage insurance is going to cost you $200-300 a month sometimes. It's a lot of money. That's a good chunk of your utility cost right there that you could be using it for instead. So this is a major savings with a very small down payment, which is not the norm. Typically, it's 20% or more to avoid that mortgage insurance.
Absolutely. So anytime you have somebody rolling out, or any bank rolling out no mortgage insurance, it is definitely something you want to stop, pay attention to, because it is a lot of savings. And it's not easy to come across these types of loan programs unless you're coming in with a heavy down payment. Now, let's talk about numbers, because we're saying today 1%. What does this kind of translate to, Frank? So if you're buying a house that's $400,000, that means that you could come in with as little as...
So I'm glad you started talking numbers. So let's go a little step further with that. So one of the requirements for the program is you can't make more than 80% of the area median income. Now, here in our market, Las Vegas, it's going to vary by market. So if you're in a different city, your amounts may be higher. Here in Las Vegas, so it's $65,360. So what does that mean? So if you are somebody earning that $65,000 range, you could get qualified potentially for the mid 300s. You're going to have a payment around $2,400-2,500.
But if you exclude mortgage insurance, that's going to be a huge savings right there, approximately where you can probably look at a much lower payment. But my suggestion to you is the following. If you are thinking right now, do I qualify for something like this? Would I qualify for this program? Well, there's a link. We can share that with you guys on the comment section. There's a link where you can actually look at the AMI, which is the area medium income. You can look it up for any place, any zip code in the US. It's a pretty cool link where you can kind of play around. It's really fun to be able to kind of look and see what the medium income is, for example, in California, because you would think that it's way higher than here in Nevada or Las Vegas, but it really is not. It's maybe about $15,000 higher. So, but it's way more expensive out there. So this link will tell you, hey, you know what, I can approve, or I would be able to approve. Now, if you don't even want to look at the link, you don't want to trouble yourself with that, we're able to look that information up for you directly. So that's why we're asking you guys, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to our team. You can contact us 7 days a week. We're in Vegas time, and that's what we're here to do, is we're here to guide you, help you, and really get you the education so that you can really take advantage of all the perks and the programs that are rolling out there. We're seeing a lot of these banks, a lot of these lenders roll out with some great products, incentives to keep many of you, interested in buying, because we understand that things have gotten more expensive, homes have gotten more expensive, rates have gotten more expensive. So in order to kind of, get you guys still in there interested in purchasing and making sure that we continue to help, especially those of you that don't own a home yet, helping you really become a homeowner. We're seeing a lot of these banks step up to the plate and start throwing in great incentives. So again, Quicken was one of the largest in the nation, so we're excited to see this program because it comes with a lot of great perks. So if you do want to know if you're eligible, all you got to do is contact us. The number to reach us, call us is 702-610. That's my cell phone. Oh my goodness. It's 702-910-90.
9011.
Thank you, Frank.
702-910-9011. So anytime you see a program like this with a low down payment, it's very attractive to buyers. A lot of times the most popular loans out there are going to be the FHA. They got a small down payment, 3.5. If you're lucky enough to have access to a VA loan, 0 down, those are phenomenal. But this at 1%, this is a really special opportunity. So if you're in that income range, it's worth checking it out. If you're in another state, like Nora said, Rocket Mortgage is licensed in all 50 states. So, drop us a line, we'll do some homework for you, we will get back to you, but we do have connections with lenders basically all 50 states.
Absolutely,
So-
we have an amazing connection with Rocket, and obviously we also are able to help folks that do not, feel comfortable speaking English. If you prefer speaking Spanish, we have lenders with Rocket that are bilingual, which is exciting. So really, we're able to kind of help you and link you up to a professional in your area if you're watching this video from another location in the US. But again, here in Vegas, what we're telling you right now is if you combine this great program and really the no mortgage insurance part, you're really in for, I think, a great incentive right now.
Big win with market conditions.
Absolutely. So please let us know what questions you may have. There's no requirement in regards to any specific credit or a FICO score, which is great. And really, this is not a government program, so it really doesn't have anything to do with a lot of the government programs that are talked about out there, which is nice. We love any down payment assistance programs for our clients, but this particular one is coming directly from the bank to the customer, which is nice because I don't see any sort of restriction. Some of these down payment assistance programs, excuse me, some of these down payment assistance programs come in with a little bit of restrictions like, hey, you can't sell or refinance for the first 3 to 5 years. So this incentive, no such thing, which is awesome. So again, you're curious, you want to know more about the incentive, you need to reach out right away. And the number to contact Frank, because I'm going to give you guys my cell phone and
702-910-9011, 702-910-9011. Now, we're always out there shopping for the best programs for our clients, the down payment assistance programs, everything new and fresh, we're out there trying to find it. We're actively trying to identify these programs constantly so that our clients get the best options and the best, available opportunities all the time, and that's a big focus of ours.
And it's almost, in the last couple of weeks, we've seen new programs roll out from our preferred partners. Just really, we had Loan Depot roll out another program where they're able to give you guys around 2% for your closing costs. So very similar incentives. So we're seeing, like I said, that a lot of these lenders, a lot of these banks are stepping up to the plate and saying, hey, how can we help more of you become homeowners, especially those of you that don't own a home, right? Because at the end of the day, let's be honest about a big piece of the American dream is owning a home. And so the idea here is that we hope that many of you really make this happen because we understand all of the positives that happen for the client or the person, but we also understand the positives that happen for the community. When you have a community full of homeowners, everything is different, right? Versus a community that's full of renters, possibly not the same. You're gonna get a lot more investment when the community's built, from, primary residents or homeowners like we're saying. So there is value across the board when it comes to becoming a homeowner. And so again, we're seeing these lenders step up to the plate, and we're excited to give you guys all this information all the time. So
now, when you talked about the 2 points through Loan Depot, everybody may not understand what that means, but that could potentially be, 2% credit towards your closing cost on the transaction or buying down your rates.
Absolutely.
A lot of people are buying down their rate right now, so if you can get a free 2 points from Loan Depot, that can make a big difference on your payment and get that rate down, at least well below where it is now.
exactly.
So, but again, something like that is very specific. So if you are interested in that, want to take advantage of that opportunity, reach out to us, let us run some numbers, give you some scenarios, and let you see what the savings is.
Exactly, especially with this program that we're talking about, Quicken or Rocket Mortgage, like I said, which has been a great partner of ours where they've been able to help people really across the state lines and really get them lined up, even prepared to become homeowners. This program, like we said, does have an income limitation where you have to be below that 80% of the area median income. So if many of you might not qualify because you're above that, then that's when we can obviously throw in, this other option with Loan Depot where they're coming in with 2%. Now with Loan Depot, you're not getting the mortgage insurance removed, but you're getting an incentive either way. So it's exciting to know all of these different loan products because like I said, really what we know right now is rates are a little higher, yes they are, and homes are definitely priced higher. So any help we get for you guys is really a plus. And so that's our job as real estate agents, many of the times is really understand what's in the market for you and what's available and kind of where we can kind of do our homework, our research to kind of bring all these options for you, right? The more options you have, the better.
Reach out to us, engage with us, let us do some homework for you, let us show you what's out there. There's really so many programs. Nora is so involved in finding, the latest and greatest that there may be something completely different that's perfect for you. So just, reach out, engage with us, let us do some of that legwork.
Absolutely. So again, remember, we are committed to helping you become a homeowner because we know all of the advantages that there are in you becoming a homeowner, right? It's helping you build wealth, and in the long run, we've seen in my 18 years, I think you've been in the business the same, right, Frank?
About a year too short, but yeah, I'll be darn close.
So 18 years, 19 years, 16 years, or combined experience that we've had, what I can tell you is we have seen the effects of you becoming a homeowner when it comes to your bottom line or your savings or building that generational wealth, and it is truly inspiring, and we know that it can make the difference. So that's why we're constantly pushing and really reminding you. You'll hear us talk a lot about all of the options we have out there, because at the end, what we want to do is we want to keep you really looking forward into becoming a homeowner rather than giving up and hearing all of the noise that's out there sometimes about, recession or rates are too high or don't buy a house. Wait, well, who's telling you that? What's the source? And what we're seeing is that sometimes all that stuff is just hype, and really it causes a lot of tension for many of you, where many of you sit in the sidelines paying rent 2 or 3 years more, and at the end of the day, wasting a whole lot of time. So again, you're gonna hear us talk a lot more about hopefully giving you guys some motivation, inspiration, and really a lot of tools and resources so that you guys can become homeowners.
One of the cool things that we like to do with our clients is to give you a game plan. So you come in, if you're not quite ready yet, we're gonna give you a game plan on how to get ready, the steps to take, and guide you in that process. And all of that up front is just us helping you get to the point of being able to buy.
Absolutely.
So reach out.
Free,
Let us help you.
like you said, we want to be on your team, we want to guide you, and it's all free. So let us know how we can help you. Again, you can contact us by calling the number, Frank.
So 2 numbers, 702-710-1455, and we also have 702-910-9011. So 702-710-1455, which I think is on the screen depending upon where you're watching us. I think it's on YouTube, it's on the screen. But if not, jot that one down, 702-710-1455, or our Spanish line, 702-910-9011, 702-910-9011.
I let you do the numbers because he's so good at it. So most importantly, we are live. We're doing these videos live for you guys, often. So any question you may have about real estate, whatever, please put it on the message of the video and we'll be replying to you. We promise. So again, we're here to serve you. Let us know how we can. Have a wonderful evening. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody. See you.